So here we are at the farm. I did a whole week's worth of video, but the kids were playing with the camera and formatted the SD card, so we lost all of our videos. Anyways, back at the farm here, and we had a whole lot of cutting. We were gone for a month for Raya and for other events, and this whole area was about knee high. It was just above our ankles, about almost to our knees. And Kim really did a lot of work this week. She did so much cutting. She took full initiative on the cutter. So she did a lot of this down here. I cut over here. We cut up there. She's cut all that. She's been a real hero this weekend. We started working on a turtle dog hammock shelter. That was an adventure too. We cut down a few trees. We got it all piled up under here. I'll show you more of that here in a little bit. We'll probably try and finish that up before we go back to KL today. Lots of burning this weekend too. We had not really much to burn down here, but Emmett and I brought some wood down to burn just so we could have fire closer to where we're usually burning. Sadly, Kim's pumpkins did not make it. They died. They were overgrown, but we do still have some chili plants. And our tomatoes are looking a little weakly, but we do have a couple tomato plants that made it through. Got a big fire up here last night. I think Kim still has video on her phone. I'll try and stitch it together. Some video from Kim's phone through the week. But all of this burnt down last night. That was a big fire, and we enjoyed watching that. We also took on that one too. So it's starting to come around. We're getting it cleared out. And I'll show you this turtle dog hammock stand that I have imagined. It's my own setup way that I want to do it, but I don't even know if it's going to work. It's more of a test than it is a setup. And again, I'm sorry that I don't have more video for you. I had a whole week's worth of video, but in the video world, I guess that's just how things happen. Mistakes were made. So this here will be the base of my turtle dog. I hole saw and took a chisel. This is where my sticks, there'll be a pocket for my uprights. I'll have a pocket in there so they can't slide, and then I'll tie them at the top where they meet. I have two of those. There's another one back here that I dug up too, but we'll get to that later. I don't know if we're going to actually pull this out and try and put it together today, or if that's for the next visit. So this area we didn't touch. So this is pretty much what the whole area looked like before we started doing our cutting. We really had our work cut out for us. Brum, 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 brum. Gotta adjust this. Kim, make it small for Kim on her back. These hooks are so hard to push in. A little more fuel. So I found a couple random chili plants. You just never know what you're going to find in the jungle. Here's a small chili. Nah, right here, Kim.
Wow.
And this big one right here. I just saw it peeking through the bushes. I almost cut it down. I didn't see it at first. Our chili plant survived. Wild chili, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Kim's gonna cut down that tree with the bushwhacker. Well, it's the end of Saturday. We had a nice time. A lot of exercise. Another successful week at the farm. We hope to come back here next week, finish our turtle dog project with the hammock stand. Neighbors going out. But yeah. Weather was nice. We had a lot of overcast, so we had shade to work in. We didn't really have to set up the sun shelter, which we're lucky because I tore it down to build the turtle dog. And I did not complete that project because it was slow progress. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And it's not finalized in design. That pile of wood there will eventually become a shelter of some sort. And we have a falcon nesting in the tree up there. They're building a nest there. These trees have not grown their leaves back. I'm afraid they're dead. We're going to have to cut them down. We'll have to get the I forget what they're called, arbiter. You have to get the tree professional out here. And we haven't touched any of that bamboo jungle back there. That is some itchy bamboo. But if we opened that up, I bet you we'd have a nice view of those mountains back there, and also a lot more wind coming through here. It's a slow progress. We're, only manpower. We would love to have some type of tractor, if we could afford a tractor or some type of equipment. But we're definitely blessed to have the gas powered bushwhacker, and Kim's also even this little battery bushwhacker. It's done some work for us. And that chainsaw, it's not for cutting down trees or even some really tough wood, but for campfire, it's really nice for campfire. The kids are just chilling in the car with the AC, listening to the music. It's nice to have the AC working again. We had to get the compressor replaced on the car. The sun has gone down. The time has come. We are ready to go back to KL, and we just got to clean up, make sure everything looks nice, and yeah, long drive back. We hear there's a lot of traffic because of Raya, but I think we'll be okay. We're going to take the back roads, take it slow and easy through the mountains. But thanks for watching, tuning in, and exploring on our adventure. Say goodnight, Mommy.
Good night.
Anyways, that's our week. I wish I would have had video for you, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.